Igor here, everybody. How you doing? Um, I have a stock that I would like to share with y'all. Keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm someone on YouTube that like to do research and like to share the research with, investors. I like to slow grind to success, right? In this channel, there will be time we'll talk about quick in and out option or stocks, but majority of time I will be presenting you guys with research that I've done on some of the stocks that I believe will grow. All right. So if you need a financial advisor, please find one. I'm just on YouTube here sharing research with you, everybody. All right. SMCI. SMCI is, currently called super macro computer. It's a stock that is involved in building the AI infrastructure, right? It has a lot of customer that I will show you down that it's currently working with NVIDIA for the next Blackwell AI generation chips and also SMCI was trading around $123 until those allegation came in and kind of dropped the price of the share. And also the problem here is the company came out and said, oh, we didn't have any irregularities. So the you know so now the stock is, and also they file the financial statement, the missing ones, and they change an accountant, all right, accounting firm. So that helps kind of clean up and give the stock a new future. So here are some of the stuff that SMCI is involved in, and that AI, industry, right? I'll call it industry because it's so many components. You have GPUs, you have chips, you have data centers with their infrastructure, you have robotics, you have even self-driven cars will be will use AI in the future. So they provide server systems, storage system with the liquid cooling, and modular blades, workstations, and security software. And here are some of the equipment they're doing. You can find this on their website. If you go to smci.com, I believe you will find all these. So some of those GPUs are really good, and there was a positive. If you go on Google, you will see that they have a positive performance rating. So now, the artificial intelligence market is expected to grow to $1 trillion, right? 1.81 trillion. So if you look at it in 2023, the global AI market was valued at $196 billion, and in 2030, that global market is expected to grow to $1.81 trillion. So if you close your mind and you close your eyes and you invest in the good companies, let me reiterate this: the good companies, the companies with the good management in the AI sector, you will have a great return in the future. So, you know, the US AI market in 2024 was valued at $146 billion. And by 2034, the US market is expected to grow to $8.51 billion. That's a big growth. That's a big growth. And a lot of those benefits will go to the companies, the established companies, like I like to say, like the NVIDIAs, the SMCI, Dell. Those are established, at TSMC. Those are the established AI chip makers and infrastructure, data center infrastructure makers, and all that. And the as far as the infrastructure, right, for the AI, the artificial intelligence, it's expected to grow to 422 billion by 2029. That's a big growth just for the infrastructure. And Tesla is building one of the biggest data center Facebook is building a data center. Amazon is building a data center. Nvidia is building a data center. IBM is in that. So a lot of big companies are building data centers to be able to train, the AI models. So all those companies is they're gonna need some of what SMCI has. Those liquid cooling system is a very powerful marketing. Is very powerful in that sector, and SMCI leads in that. That's why Nvidia occupy, I think, almost 31% of the next orders. You know, so SMCI is undervalued. SMCI was at $123, and with those allegations that came out, kind of giving us a good opportunity to get in. They did a stock split in the past that brought the price down to $102, I believe, and then it started with the roller coaster. So this gives us a better entry price, right? And if you look at it, SMCI in a 5 year, in a 5 year, it's expected to that the PE ratio will be around 27, $28, 28. So which kind of gives you a better perspective that you can double your money easily. And the intrinsic value of SMCI is at $42, from 39 or 38 right now to $42. It's still a good profit. So this as a March 8th, SMCI fair value is at $51, which shows that it's undervalued at this point with the stock price, and you can see the intrinsic value of the SMCI. And also Zacks is predicting a price of $100, right? So from $38 right now to $100, that's like tripling your money, right? So some of the customer that SMCI has are Huawei Technology, IBM, HP, Nvidia, which account for 31%, and Cloud Destination LLC, which uses SMCI servers. So if you look at it, right, even with the current administration goal to tighten the sale of the chips to the sale of the chips by Nvidia and other companies to the international market, the infrastructure to for the data centers are not in that tightening policies. So those will continue to grow. And also, 2 weeks ago, the European Union expecting to spend billions to develop some AI model, which will need infrastructure. And SMCI is building plant in Malaysia and in Singapore. Those plants will be able to supply their capacity is going to double triple in the future, and they will be able to sell to European countries, that the European Union, to Asia, to some African countries that will want to get in the game of AI to develop their own data centers. So the market is large, right? This market, AI market, is large. The infrastructure, it's required for a good setup and a better performance. So keep an eye on SMCI. It closed last Friday. It closed at 38.24, and this is due to the tariffs putting the current administration putting tariff on, taking the tariff. So the market has been fluctuating, but even with that, SMCI kept it's still in the game. If you are in that, zoom in and look at SMCI, how it's been performing for the past few, with the tariffs. So I wouldn't recommend anybody to buy that $38. I will kind of give it a time to drop a little bit, and like 36, at 36 I'm buying. Bill 36 and below I'm buying. And also my thing with this is I already have some SMCI shares and leaps, and if it drops, I am buying because I believe in this company and I believe that the stock price is going to double. So you can see the performance, the year-to-date performance. It's up 27.25%, and it was even higher than that until the study started, because it was already at above $60, I believe. So that's something to look at and look into. Do your own research and look at it. And if this stock works for you, consider it in your portfolio. Um, you know, Here is the top companies. The hold SMCI, and Vanguard Group own 11% of SMCI, and some of those company were recently added after they filed a financial statement that they missed. And yeah, if you don't want to take the risk, you can get into some of those ETFs. Here's a list of the ETFs that invested into SMCI. So you can just pick. If you don't want to have a direct exposure to SMCI, you kind of have a fear. Investing in those ETFs that have maybe a 2-3% exposure or 20% exposure will be good for you. That way your portfolio will keep growing at a steady pace, not fluctuating up and down depending on how the market is doing daily. So SMCI, some analysts believe that SMCI it's going to $70 high. I believe it's going higher than that. It was at $123, and that was in 2024. So, but the AI market is going to double, triple, quadruple. We know that SMCI it's gonna go higher than what it was in 2024. So I don't see it going any lower to $15. I don't see an average of $49. I see $70 and above, because recently it almost hit that until the tariff war started. So, and also Zach is predicting $100 price, which gives an upside of 169% based on the last reading. So SMCI is a great company, and when Nvidia reported the earning, they kind of told us that the AI story is not over, is not a joke. It's coming, and it's coming fast. And big companies, still Nvidia have big orders for AI chips. So that kind of tells us a story of where this sector is going. So, all right, that's all I had to share with you, and I will recommend taking a look at SMCI, doing your own research, and before investing your hard-earned money. Don't listen to me. Just consider my research part of your tools, not a suggestion, or I'm telling you to buy. I'm not telling you to buy any stock. I can't tell you how to spend your money. So, but I can share my research with you.